You're not just like working out to have a better body. This is like a full lifestyle transformation, and I'm gonna teach you how that could be like easy and fun, not like this isn't that serious. Like, it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be fun, you're gonna want to do this, trust me. If you've decided that you want to transform your body and you're not sure where to start, this is the moment. Thank you for coming to this video and clicking on it. I'm going to be giving you tangible tips that you can take away and apply now. This is going to give you start to finish exactly how to transform your body. I'm going to be giving you an overview of the steps that you're going to want to go through in order to transform your body, whether you want to go really die hard and try to do it as quickly as possible or take a more long-term approach. These are things that I used and I started and I've still been implementing to this day, and how they changed my life and my body forever. So just giving you all the things, the resources that you're going to need so that you can do the same. I also don't want you to feel alone in the process. So if this is something you've been thinking about for a while and you're not quite sure, if you've been doubting yourself for a while and you haven't been doing anything to change the situation, I hope that this video finds you and that you can find community down below in the comments. This is going to be the first video in a 15 video series. So if you are looking for more and you want to stay motivated, you can either binge through the whole entire series down below, or you can watch like one a week. I'm going to be going over key principles, getting more nitty-gritty on meal planning, exact workouts, long-term strategies, how to make it fit with your lifestyle and planning, and how to stay motivated. So this should definitely be a series that can help you keep yourself accountable and stay motivated. But today, let's focus on the 12 key principles, what we're going to be walking through, the actual transformation of your body, and how to start. So number one is a mindset shift. As you know right now, if you're down bad on how you look and how you're eating and how you're acting, and you just don't have that high self-confidence, self-esteem, you're not where you really want to be, we obviously need to change the habits. So let me give you some key takeaways. So new habits are going to create your new results. They're going to be the ideal version of yourself. So the ideal version of yourself probably works out, they have a lean physique. And if you want those new results, you need to do the new habits. A good thing you can do right now is get out your notebook and write down like your ideal version of yourself. What do they look like? How might they eat? How might they act? And what you're currently doing that doesn't align with that. So even something as simple as like getting up to work out in the morning, maybe your current version of yourself like snoozes the alarm 12 times and then you don't have time to work out, versus your ideal self just gets up, they do the workout, and then they get the results of doing the workout as well. Something that you can repeat to make yourself motivated, you can also put this as like a header on your notebook, is I am committed to change. Even when the alarm goes off and I don't want to go to the gym, I show up anyway. And just talking yourself through this, like I said, these are new habits. So maybe you don't currently have these internal conversations with yourself. You just fall into the routine of taking the day wherever it's going to take you. But now you want to really be changing things and be intentional about your actions and your words. So having these little mantras or things that you could say, different ways to motivate yourself, we're just trying to tweak it so that it's new for you. And my key takeaway with your mindset shift is that the difference between you now and your future self is mindset and goals. This isn't magic. So this is something that you're going to do, you're in control, and you take action. It's not just gonna happen overnight. Somebody's not just gonna be like, oh, when people look at you, if you think like, oh, you just somehow lost a bunch of weight. Nobody just unintentionally does that. Typically it's like, they didn't just get muscles overnight. Somebody was planning for it and they've been working hard for years to achieve it. So same thing with you. You're gonna set your goals and you're gonna achieve them. So speaking of goals, let's talk goal setting and how to actually be a goal achiever. So when you're just starting out, because this is the how to start episode, you want to start small and achievable. You want to have easy victories right away that you know that you can hit, and those are going to create your self-confidence. They're going to build you up. They're going to keep you motivated, and you want to keep having those throughout the week. So let's not change everything and overhaul our life at one time. Let's just work on something easy and tangible that you can get right away. So for instance, instead of saying like, I'm never going to eat sugar again, I'm cutting out any unhealthy food, I'm throwing away everything in the house, just say like, this month I'm gonna cut out soda and see how that goes. And then maybe next month, you're gonna incorporate more vegetables. And just taking a slow and steady approach at changing things is gonna be way easier to hit your goals, and maybe even every week you could check in and be making little changes here and there. Same thing with working out. If you're trying to weightlift, weightlifting requires a lot of energy. Sometimes it takes more sleep. You need recovery days. You're gonna be sore. So if you jump right into 7 days a week, you're gonna have a really hard time keeping up with that because your body hasn't built the stamina to be doing that. But if you start easy with 3 days a week, every other day, something like that, and then you're working it into your schedule and you're getting more used to being in the gym, it's gonna be a lot easier because this is already gonna require a lot more energy thinking about meals, meal prepping, going to the grocery store, then you got to plan your workouts, getting there to do the workout. Something in 6 months, going to the gym would just be going to the gym. Today, it's like, do you have the outfits? Okay, does this fit you? Getting everything ready. What am I going to do at the gym? Maybe you need to get a gym membership. You don't know where the equipment is at the gym. I mean, there's a lot more hurdles. It's not as easy to just get to your end point as, you can do it, but if you have these small achievable wins, like, okay, we're gonna show up 3 times this week, okay, we're gonna eat a little bit healthier, add in some more greens this week, okay, we're gonna cut out some more processed foods this week, this is gonna make it a lot easier for you to achieve these goals. And remember that consistency is better than perfection. Small wins add up super quickly. So focus on just doing slightly better. 10% better is better than nothing at all. So, even if you get to the gym and maybe they don't have the equipment that you thought they were gonna have and you wind up having to do a whole different workout, like you did something, or maybe, something comes up and you wind up having to watch your kids on a random Tuesday that you never have them and you're planning to go to the gym. And now you guys are gonna have a dance party together. That's better than sitting there and being mad about it and sitting around on your phone, just do the small things, do your 10% better every single day and see where it gets you, because these are really the building blocks, the foundation of transforming your life, transforming your body. All right, so back to your notebook. I hope that you wrote down some motivational things as well, because like I said, this video is really good, but it only is gonna help you if you can apply these things in your real life. And I just want you to be able to achieve your dream body, be able to achieve your goals, have your dream life. So that's why I'm giving you all this information and I wanna talk about it with you. So get out your notebook and let's talk about why it hasn't worked in the past. If you could just have a really positive growth mindset here, a lot of times people who are yo-yo dieters or their weight yo-yos their whole entire lives, it's because they have these same recurring patterns. So they might be able to lose the weight, but it's not a sustainable long-term plan, or they have something in the way. So let's work through that a little bit. Let's talk about that. So most of us have tried to lose weight before, or transform our bodies, or set these really high goals. And maybe you lost the weight and you regained it. There could be a lot of things getting involved here, but maybe it's from stress, bad habits, self-doubt. Those things can get in the way, but you need to be honest with yourself. Write down the things that stop your brain from thinking you can do this. It could be a stressful time in life. Before, maybe you tried to do this last year, but then just a bunch of other things came up and it was stressful. Reflect on that and write down why it didn't work in the past. So were you just holding yourself back? Even when I was first working out, going to the gym would make it harder for me just because the anxiety would hold me back so much. So not knowing where the locker room was, having to sign up, I don't know the people there, I don't feel comfortable in the gym, things like that. But just writing these things down so that you have a mental note of them and you can overcome them a lot faster than just going through the cycle over and over and over and letting it have more control over you. So legitimately, pause the video, get your notebook out, write this down and write why it didn't work out, or what do you think it was? And let's try to have this moment of growth here where we can change the narrative and put you in control. Because your past doesn't define you, you just want to learn from it and you want to be able to move forward. Also, once you do the reflection, like I said, later on in another video, I'm going to break down more in detail how you can turn these things so that you're in control of them. So even things like certain styles of eating, maybe stress triggers eating more for you, what's really causing your body to be the way you don't want it to be, or your life to be the way you don't want it to be. Step number 4 is building accountability systems. So something that works really well for me and might work for you too is weightlifting is a great example of accountability systems. Basically, if you go to the gym every single day and you're weightlifting, you don't really get sore. You kind of get into this good vibe and your body gets used to it and you don't get that sore. But if you go one day and then you skip a week and then you go back again, you're always going to be in that cycle of being sore. So for me, weightlifting is really good because in order to not be sore, I will literally go back to back to back and stay consistent with it so that my body's always in that good, it's just in shape, you could say. It's used to that level of stress. And so it keeps me going back to the gym consistently and consistently. But you want to find something that's gonna keep you accountable. So let's talk accountability tips. One, a program can be really, really good. Programs are amazing. I love like a physical paper that I could take in and write down and check off, because I find like that physical action of writing it down just makes me so much happier in my brain. Something about it, like it just tickles my brain just right, and I enjoy that. But you know, something as simple as like having a plan of action on your phone could also be super helpful, or just knowing what you're going to do and like this is the long-term goal of it all, that can help keep you accountable. And also the buddy system. So having a friend to do it with, having your journal check-in. Maybe your friend isn't working out with you every single day, but you both are working towards two separate goals, and once a week you're having an accountability call, or once a month, just some sort of way that it's always top of mind. Even for me, like I love leaving little like sticky notes around the house that say like, okay, do this now and take this supplement and then go here, because then when I see it, it's almost like a friend, like, hey, just checking in on you. Did you achieve this thing? Or were you still going to the gym today? Like, and like being super transparent, like even your friends, they might be inviting you to go out to like dinner or drinks or something like that, and just saying like, oh, I'm working out right now. So can you help me stay accountable? Like check in on me on like Tuesday, Thursday, and make sure I'm supposed to have gone to the gym like 3 times, or inviting them to come with you. You might create an even deeper friendship from having this new thing to talk about, this new common interest. And friends are really good to help keep you accountable, but you also can keep yourself accountable. So using a combination of both things is really good. And your key takeaway from accountability is when you're not feeling motivated, just show up. Discipline is gonna get you through right now, because motivation comes and goes. And obviously I'm gonna teach you some hacks to keep yourself motivated, but just show up anyways. Even if you have to do less, do an easier workout, lift less weights, you still showed up, and that was better than doing nothing at all. Okay, this is step number 5, and this is one of the easiest motivational hacks you're gonna get. In the first month, it might not make all the difference, but very quickly you will see how this can really change your perspective on changing your body and transforming your body into your dream body. You want to track your progress with photos. So for me, I just set a goal that every single day I had to take a photo. So I took it at the same time every day, and it was just like part of my routine. Like I brush my teeth and then I take my daily photo, and it was like full body. I had this whole thing, and that was honestly one of the best things I could have done, because it was so motivating. I remember like a month in, and I was like, I've made no progress, nothing's changed, like literally what am I even doing? And then when I looked at the progress photos side by side, although it wasn't that big of a transformation, it was super obvious and it was so motivating. So I literally had like a photo compilation of my everyday, and I would go through it, and sometimes for like weeks at a time, I would have to watch that video like every single day and just see the small little changes and how they were adding up, and how like, you know, if you're on your period, you might look different, and then the next week you might have like a really good looking week, and things are just ever changing. And so for me, that really was something that could keep me going when I was feeling discouraged. And it just shows the growth that you don't know you're having. Like sometimes you forget how far you've come, or like how much more weight you can lift, or you know, all these other things, but just seeing the tangible photo is really, really good and motivating. And visual proof is one of the most motivating things when your progress feels slow, because this is gonna take time, but that doesn't mean that it's not doable. You still can do it, you can achieve it, you just need to go after what you want. Okay, step number 6 is thinking big picture. This is gonna be a lifestyle change. You're not just like working out to have a better body. This is like a full lifestyle transformation, and I'm gonna teach you how that could be like easy and fun, not like this isn't that serious. Like it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be fun, you're gonna wanna do this, trust me. So part 1 is thinking beyond quick fixes. You wanna think beyond like shortcuts, like the fastest way to get abs or lose weight overnight. You wanna think big picture, like this is a lifestyle. These are actual changes that you're going to be making. The next part is simplifying your routine. I know there's a bunch of videos that are like millionaire morning routines, or like the healthiest morning routine, and a lot of people are just selling you a bunch of things that you can add into your routine, a bunch of supplements, a bunch of additional things you need to eat, a bunch of additional work that you need to do. And sometimes just simplifying it, like if 6 a.m. workouts and cold showers aren't for you, just get rid of those things and cut back to the bare minimum of what you need to do to achieve your goals. You don't need to journal every day. You don't need to be in the gym for 2+ hours. You don't need to be running 17 times a week. Like just cut back and do what's actually gonna get you furthest along to your goal. The whole system that I'm going to be trying to teach you over this entire series is how to create daily goals into a habit to a lifestyle shift and to make it feel super natural to the point that you're desiring to do this. It doesn't feel difficult. It doesn't obstruct anything that you are already trying to achieve. This is going to be a full transformation of your body, of your mind, everything. And habits are going to create the lifestyle that you want. Thank you for watching this video. This is your starting point. This is your first step. Don't overthink it, just do. And please introduce yourself down below and just state what your new goal is and who you're going to become by the end of this series. Or just say hi, that's good too. All right, you've got this. Start today and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.